Left hand one here is your before, right hand one is after. Now, just on the image of those two there, they're from the same kind of angle position there. Okay, I would say your head just looks more up off your chest there, which to me is a better posture and it's a more relaxed position. Rather sort of when you see tight grips, everything sort of just sort of shrinks into that kind of like fetal position and real sort of tight, and you're not going to move as much as I say. So if we kind of use sort of top of your head there, if I zoom in so we can get that on the top there, we can use the top of the camera there. So here's kind of your swing now, okay? Before that club's even gone anywhere, you've dropped down a good amount, okay? Where this one here now, as that club's going back, it's staying a bit more on that line there. There's a smidgen move, but we're not moving so much there, okay? It's not going to stay completely there, but again, if we can move from where you were to that, that's the amount of change we're going to make, okay? So as we get to the top of the backswing there now, I'd say your full backswing here is about as far as you've moved in the half swing there. And as you keep going to this one, we keep going. You can see how much you've dropped there. And then, of course, you can't really turn as far. So your backswing looks a bit shorter. Okay, your head's dropped down further. It's a lot harder to turn if you're tight with your grip, rounded in your shoulders, head down. Well, I can't go anywhere. If you chin up, relax, you can. It just gives you that freedom to swing. So as I said, and again, leg work looks a lot more stable there rather than sort of collapse kind of in here, and the head just, you look a bit kind of buckled down that left hand one, where this one you look a little bit sort of just taller and straighter and a bit more free to hit the golf ball. Okay, so as you come back to the golf ball here now, we're able to unwind. There's going to be a slight move back there, but it's not moving as much as we were before. Good strike of the golf ball as we can see, and then just staying through up onto that left side. I think in time, once you get used to that movement, this will start moving a little bit more. But at the moment now, you've been trying to stay over the ball, keep your head down. You've been sort of fixated on trying to keep yourself staying down here, and it just you just fall backwards slightly, okay? But compared to this move here, where you from there and your head kind of going in that direction, sort of up and around there, it's very hard to rotate through, okay? So I think in terms of the feeling, setup for me is going to be looser, okay? Just looser grip, and I think tension when you're on the golf course creates tight grip. If you're nervous on the first thing, please don't make a mess of it. And especially if you're going to play golf with guys who are regular golfers. I mean, if they're playing.
The problem is because I'm not playing. You know, it's like you haven't got that. You haven't got the confidence that you.
Of course, And as soon as I mean, that's in anything. If you're going to play with guys, I'm guessing these guys play once a week, if not more, maybe.
No, that's what I mean.
And you're playing 3 times a year.
I said to before we went and played golf, and Rich said, look, we can't, this is a golf tour, we can't have people playing off more than 18, that's ridiculous. I said, well, what are you playing off? He said, well, I'm playing off 16 and a half, I've rounded up to 17.
Yeah, so you're basically getting one shot left.
You're giving me one shot.
Yeah, and he's playing
3 times a week.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't work hardly at all.
Yeah, and
so for me, you're a semi-professional golfer.
Yeah,
and you think you're one shot better than me.
Yeah.
And then of course.
And then of course you played 18 and you smashed it. Yeah. But the thing is now, the maximum handicap is 54.
Yeah.
And justifiably so, because there are people out there who are shooting 115, 120. They need a 54 handicap. Yeah. Obviously, they shoot a good score, they get cut a lot. The handicap, to me, there shouldn't really be a cap handicap. If you need those many shots, let them have it. I mean, if someone said, okay, you could only have a 2-second head start on Usain Bolt, I'd never beat him. If I said I need a 7-second head start, if I ran my best race and he didn't run his best, I could potentially beat him with a 7-second head start, I reckon, maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 seconds. But if they said, it's only a max of 2, well, no non-professional runner is going to beat him. If you're playing against guys who are semi-pro, they play 3 times a week,
that's right.
What chance have you got?
You played on 17, you played 3 times a week. You hardly work at all.
And you're playing me off 18, who played 3 times this year.
You are semi-professional.
Yeah. And you're now making me off 18, exactly. So it's going to make it tough. But again, fair play to yourself. I mean, you did obviously sort of show up and you played quite well, obviously, in the first game. So I think that's the thing. It kind of shows that in your benefit, it is there. The problem is when you play golf the way you did, you were kind of crossing over a very long, wide cavern, like the Grand Canyon, on a 1-inch wide bridge. Doable, but you get it wrong, you're going to fall off. We want to make your golf swing more of a 10-foot wide bridge. So there's a slight, not quite there, you're still going to make it and get across it, okay?
Last time, just you got my setup to...
Exactly, you stand to the ball better, your posture looks 1,000 times better. From memory, you were literally like old Hunchback in Notre Dame, from memory, And again, if the taller we are,
yeah,
and that will make you be able to move the better in terms of the swing. It's now again, I suppose, just pushing on a little bit now from that setup now into more backswing, thinking, okay, I'm going to keep my chest and torso kind of in the same spot, not drop it down here and have to then recover by coming up. Because if you're going to recover something in the downswing from a mistake in the backswing, you'll get it right a few times, but it's going to be few and far between. And your consistency levels are going to be all over the place. Like, right. When you're a good one, it's phenomenal. When you're a bad one, it's like, take cover. Yeah? Make sense?
Yeah, that was good.